So this week we are launching our new ISTARI Markets product where we offer crazy value for free. You can do global market analysis within seconds. Let me show you how to do it. So all you have to do is to come to our website and click on Explore for free and get started. That's ISTARI Markets. What you can do here is you can discover 40 million organizations worldwide. To do so, you can use traditional filters like location filters. You can see we have about 8.5 million companies in the US, for example. You can just type for the location you're looking for, maybe New York with 500,000 organizations. You can also use other filters, keyword filters, for example, or organizational filters like the size of the company you're interested in. However, the really cool part is how you actually find the companies that you're looking for. With ISTARI Markets, you don't need to use traditional sector codes, but instead you have two ways to find companies. The first one is to just use a website. So what you do here is you just type in the website address of a company that you already know. So for example, istari.ai, and our AI uses it to find all the similar companies to your reference company worldwide and shows you the results. The other option is to just describe what you're looking for. So let's say you are looking for companies similar to ISTARI. All you need to do is to say, hey, I'm looking for companies offering market intelligence with artificial intelligence. So that's all I need to do. I may add some location filters, but for now, let's go with that. And within a few seconds, our AI found hundreds of companies. So in this version, you always see the top 100 companies. We find a lot of hundreds of companies that match your search results. So here you can see istari.ai, and for each company we have a rich profile where you can find stuff like the activity of the company, the address, the most important keywords, products, the structure, people who are working there, and so on. So it only takes you seconds to find the perfect fitting companies that you're looking for. But that's not where we stop. The cool thing is, if some information is missing for your specific use case, all you have to do is to add our AI column. So you can click here and you can start to run a categorization, or you can just ask a question. So let's say maybe you want to know, does this company use AI, right? And the column title may be AI. So what I did now is I added an additional column to my existing company table where I can now run our agents, and those AI agents will have a look again at the company and give you an answer to your question. So here, for example, we found, so the question was, does Market Logic use AI? And the answer is yes, they do. They have a main product, Deep Sites, for example, and it's powered by AI. So I just got this information not only for this company, but I can run it within seconds for 100 companies in my company list. And now what you can do is you can, for example, export the data, so as a CSV or an Excel, including the new AI column that you added. But we don't stop here. So what you can do next is you can select all those companies that you're interested in and create your own market. So I click Create Market, Create New Market, and I may call it Test Market 1, for example. And then I can have a look at my dashboard where I can see the locations of the companies I have selected. So for example, here we have an Israeli company that is engaged in AI solutions for market intelligence. I can see the most important words, and again, I can see my list of companies that are relevant to my market. Right now, I only have 5 organizations in there, but I can add many more, 100, 200, 500 companies. It's all up to you and your use case. And that's not all. The best feature comes next. What you can see here is Chat with Market. And Chat with Market is a very powerful tool that allows you to run additional analysis on your market. I can ask any question about my market. So for example, what are the key market trends in this industry? And our AI will look again at all the companies in your market and tell you, in this case, for example, hey, one of the trends is AI-driven solutions or global presence with regional hubs and diverse client sectors. So here we get feedback on what's actually going on in our market without us having to go out and do manual work and look at each individual company, gather information. All of this is done by our AI agents. You can go on from there. You can ask any question that you have. I guess we all know how to prompt, right? And maybe the next prompt I could use is, hey, please create a table showing what company is active in which trend, right? And the AI will again analyze the market data based on only the companies that you have selected. And you get a table that you can use, for example, in a presentation or further use in your analyses. And that's ISTARI Markets. And the best, I said it, it's for free. So just go to istari.ai and try it for free.